Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna show you how I made a shadow box. I was getting a lot of questions on it and a lot of requests to make a video on how I made it, so I'm gonna show you how I made it. So first of all, you want to go to Walmart and purchase one of these shadow boxes. This one is a 12 by 12, as you can see there. And this is what it looks like. They also have them in white, but most of my living room is decorated in like black. So that's why I picked out this black one. And this one was $9.99. So let me show y'all the one I've made so far. I made two. I posted them on Facebook, but let me show you this one. This is the second. The first one I ever made is this one right here. The second one I did took about 51 roses, and I'll insert a picture of that one too. And then I also did the lettering on the outside. Turn this one into, I want to put a whole bunch of red roses in this one. So let's zoom out. You're also going to need vinyl. I used the Cricut vinyl. So you're also going to need cardstock. I got these packs right here from Michael's. They come 50 sheets in a pack, and last week they were 3 for $9.99. So when you're buying cardstock, you could get it anywhere. They have it at Walmart, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's. You're also going to need a mat like this. This is a 12 by 12, and you can get these single or in a pack, and they are from Cricut. Design space, it's my little C right here. And then I'm going to go to image right here on the left side. And then in the search bar, I'm going to do the hashtag M3D, number 7, E, and 1. And then you enter that. And then it's gonna, oops, sorry. It's gonna pop this image up right here. And this is the one I'm going to use for my road roses. So you're just gonna click on it, and it's gonna send it right here. And then you're just gonna insert image, and it's gonna pop up. So I'm gonna do mine's. I'm gonna click the unlock button right here. And then up here where it says size, I'm gonna go to the width, which is the W. And then I'm going to do 8.549. Let's see, 8.549, and then the width, the height is going to be 7.95. So that's how big I'm going to cut it. Here to make, and it's going to send it to my mat, and then you're just going to cut it. So once you do cut, you want to do you want to move it down so it's not over the red line. And then you do continue, and you want to make sure, look for my machine. And then it found it. My material set to vinyl, so I'm going to come over here to my machine, and I'm going to go to cardstock right here. So I'm just going to turn it cardstock, and then it should say cardstock on there. And then you just load your paper, you stick it to your mat, and then take your mat to your machine. Press the flashing arrow, and then press the C, and it's going to cut it. But the light right here will blink. The arrow one will flash when it's ready to take out. There we go. Now we unload the mat, and then we And then put it aside. And then you just the beginning of the flower where you roll, and then the part on the bottom right here where it has the circle, this is what's going to be the last. This is where you glue the flower. So I'm going to show you like this. So you just take this right here, insert the flower through the line, through that opening it has, like that, and then you just roll it. And this is going to be the center of the flower, so you want to do that tight. And then you just keep rolling. Little extra petal, you're going to glue it on here eventually, but right now I'm going to hold it like this, flip it over, and just like hold it like that. And you could leave it this small, and there you go, you have a rose. And then you would just flip your petals out, but I like to just let it go a little bit like this, give it a tap, and it's opening, as you can see, like that. And then just this little edge right here, I glue it. This is the extra little edge right here. Like that. And then I take this part over here, I flip it up, and then I take glue, and then I fill all this right here with glue. I don't think you need that much glue, but I love to use a lot. I don't know why. And then you would just hold it down. Just watch out, don't burn your fingers. I've burned my fingers before. It's okay if it spills out, because that's just going to be the bottom of it. At this time I would fix the center of my flower. So I finally cut and rolled all the flowers. I did four different shades of red. It goes light red, light, like a darker red. This one would be right here, and then this is the darkest. So we got four shades of red. Sorry. Can you see them? You can tell the difference. Two is open your shadow box, and then you're gonna pull this out, the backing, and on the backing it's gonna have in the inside this little thing, and you're gonna glue them on here. Let's start with the lighter ones up here, just to see if I can get it to look cute, like as an ombre. Is that cute? Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this. So now what you're gonna do is get your glue gun and just lift up one by one. Put glue at the back of it, as enough, a good amount like that. And then up, don't lay it down on the table, lay it down on the thing. Press down. and then go to the next. And just put them as close as you can. That way it looks full and you. And don't worry about the little white strings. You can take that off once it dries before you put your frame together. So this is how it ended up looking. I liked the transition from the light color to the dark. It came out cute or whatever. So now we're going to go back to the computer and cut out the quote that we're going to put on the front of the glass. Okay, so now you're going to want to pick a font to whatever you pick you want to put on your shadow box. You're going to do that. I already decided on what I'm going to put, and I downloaded Back to Black from the font. What you do is type whatever you're going to put. Every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. So I'm going to put that. So what I'm going to do next is you see how all the letters are separated? This is cursive, so I want to put them together. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the right hand corner where it says ungroup. I'm going to click that, and then it's just going to separate every letter individually. Like it's going to be every letter on its own. Like that. And then what I always do is go down here to the left hand corner. Right here, and where it says 100%, I always make it like 350. That way the letters can be super big. Like that, because I'm going to put them all together. So that's how big they look. That's not how big they're going to stay. So all you want to do is just grab the letter. What I do is I try to put the first letter, the E, I try to get it as even as I can. I measure it to like the top line right here. So I put it under, and then it'll be right here, and then every letter will line up on this bottom line right here. So the V is not going to be attached to the E. So you just want to get it as close as possible. Like that, and that's how it's going to look. And then now you want to do the E the same way. And then if you need a reference, you can go back to the font, and then in the same font, it'll show you how all the letters should look. So this is how my lettering should look. So the E and the V are not connected. The V and this E is not connected, but the R and the Y are. That's just like an easier way to do it. That's how I always do it. So and then I would just connect the R over here. And you want to make sure it's straight because you're going to weld them together. You see how they look straight? So you just want to connect this piece together. There you go. You see how it looks good? And then now you connect the Y. Like that. That looks good. So once that is done like that, you want to select it all, and then come to the right hand corner right here where it says weld, right here where the little, you want to click that, and then it's gonna just put it all together. What we're gonna do is go right here to shapes. We're going to do square. we're gonna unlock it right here, and then up here in the right here where it says W, we're gonna do 12, and then the height is gonna be 12. So that's 12 by 12. It's gonna come out like that. Let me make it smaller. This is our frame. Like I said, this is the frame, the 12 by 12 frame that we have. This is the glass we're gonna put the letters on. So you wanna just leave enough room, like maybe an inch at the top and on the sides, that way, for just like so you can have room. That way it won't look like it's all on crowded in there. We're gonna weed it, which means you're gonna take off every little part that you don't want to stick on your glass. Like take out everything between the letters. Alcohol and a paper towel and wipe it down. This is just to take off all the little debris and dust or whatever is on there. Put it over the every. Let's see if it'll stick because I've used it already a few times. Oh yeah, it'll stick. So you take your scraper and you just and then you just, and that's perfect right there. And just now I'm gonna do the love story together. Flipped it over. We're gonna put the roses in, and you want to make sure you get every little petal inside. You have to fix them because they tend to stick out. So we're gonna flip this over and see how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I know it's a little bit long, but I just wanted to go into detail and make sure y'all understood what I was talking about. I love the transition, I love the colors, I love everything about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can get notified of my next video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!